guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So again, with auto fresh on global, there's a lot of people sort of testing out a lot of different stages, seeing if there is a better auto stage. It does seem like I did find a really good one a while back with stage 8-9. This does actually appear to be, at the very least, one of the best stages, right? Now, yesterday, I did a video on, what stage was it? It was, stage 15-2, right? This was a stage where we fight Bardock. The stage is definitely very promising, but there is RNG on if you're going to take paths, which will give you the Nimbus Clouds, right? The auto mode is always going to select the biggest dice roll you have, but when it comes to, like split paths, like you go left or right, it seems like it's literally just RNG. Like there's no pattern it seems to follow for which path it takes. Sometimes it'll take the left path, other times it'll take the right path. Now for 15-2, there's a bunch of branching paths that will lead to Nimbus Clouds and stop sign fights. So I think that sort of takes this one down a notch. Let's just run 8-9 real fast, which is the stage I like to run, right? With this stage, it's essentially a straight line, right? And let me just show the link levels currently that we're working for this team. So this Goku is 1 away. I believe this Gohan is also 1 link away. Piccolo is pretty fresh. I just put him on the team right there. Great Ape Vegeta is getting very close as well. This Goku has been hanging around for like 2 days now. 1 link away, which is surprising. And then this Tech Ultimate Gohan is my lead now. So let's go ahead and jump in. This right now, I would say, is still my preferred stage. I just tend to have the most luck with this. Because what typically happens is there's not too many times we are going to miss a lot of fights. Actually, I mean, I guess it's good that in this very first run, this is sort of an uncommon run where there's a lot of Frieza soldiers. I feel like most of the time you do this stage, it does not spawn in with a lot of Frieza soldier enemies, right? Because, you know, the pesky level 10 Link could easily be on one of those Frieza soldier characters. I think I sort of like these types of stages better. Yeah, see, so, okay. So, like, these type of split paths, it goes left or right. Like, you can't... It's random if it goes left or right. Like, there doesn't seem to be, like, an exact sort of, like... It's not always going left, it's not always going right. It's just sometimes, right? Typically, there's not too many Frieza soldiers, though. But I don't know if I like doing a lot of these stages where you jump in and there's, like, 100 fights, right? Because... the way link leveling works is when the stage starts, any link levels you're going to get are assigned to each of the fights, right? And remember, you can only level up a link once per run of a stage, right? So, like, you can, if you go into, like, one of these runs with a character who is full level 1 links, you're only going to be able to get those links up to 2. You're not going to be able to get them past 1 link level per run, right? So that's another thing to remember. Because, again, all of the links are generated at the start. And sort of like the whole idea with, like, this fight right here, or stage 8-9, is we want to get these fights to catch on the stop sign fights, right? Again, a lot of the times, there's not a ton of Frieza Force members. But when there are Frieza Force members, right, or like the little Frieza soldiers, easily those links could be there and we could miss them, right? No matter what, it's still link leveling that's going to take a lot of runs to get these link levels done, no matter what stage we're actually going forward and doing, right? But if you notice, all the stop signs on this stage, again, it's just a straight line for going through all the stop sign fights. So we are going to, at bare minimum, hit 5 of these stop sign fights every single time. Now, there is a new stage people have discovered, which actually might be a pretty good stage. There actually was, apparently the APT boys have cooked up a nice little thing here. Okay, yeah, here. We're gonna finish this run, and then I wanna pull this up. The APT boys using their powers for good here. I love the APT stuff, man. I always have. It leads to a lot of hilarity in the community. But all right, let's get this stage done, and then we're going to try out this new stage that people have sort of discovered, which is supposedly the best. Now, I did do a bunch of runs yesterday, and it does seem like it's at least better than 15-2 to me. I might actually switch over to doing the stage 7-10. It does feel pretty good. It can, I think, have some unfortunate aspects, though, of a similar thing where we're not going to take the Nimbus Cloud sometimes. I think it will happen. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump over here. So, we have this right here from Vinny Skeleton. Vinny is a funny guy. I'll just say that. All right, and he said the APT nerds, basically, they cooked this up. So, let's take a look here. So, I guess they ran some numbers, and they kind of came to, like, chances you'd be able to get a Link level 9 to a Link level 10, right? And it looks like stage 7, 10, by whatever. I don't know the exact criteria they use to determine this, but it's, you know, they came to the conclusion that 710 actually is the best one, right? 1.03% or a 0.91%. This is if you only do 6 fights, because I think it has. Let's jump into 710 to see how many stop sign fights it is, because I think when I've done it, here, let's head back over. When I've done this stage, the first couple Nimbuses I always hit. But then it's the last one where sometimes it doesn't take and sometimes it does. So this right here, 710, this is supposedly the new best stage. Here, let me go ahead and get my current Link level team out. And bam, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so let's see how we do here. So we jump in. This is against a lot of Cybermen right here. There is going to be a number of Cybermen throughout the sort of stage itself. Ah, damn, we didn't get lucky right there. All right, so we did miss a number of fights already. It is what it is. But see, this is the way this stage is designed, where it's sort of the same thing, where it's just a straight line to Vegeta. Vegeta's the boss of this stage. And then there's several, like, just paths, like, to the left and right, where we go there, we fight a stop sign, get on a Nimbus, and it just takes us right back to the middle path, right? Now, again, when I was doing this, I ran this maybe like 30 times or so yesterday. People mentioned this stage to me, and it seemed like I would always take the first couple of Nimbuses. Okay, there we go. We're getting a Link level already. I'll take it. It's only Link level 6, but we'll take it. But these first couple ones I always hit. Let's see. Yeah. The first couple of again, I don't know. I would need to keep running it more, right? Like the only way to know for sure which stage is the best is you have to run these stages probably like hundreds of times, right? And especially like this with these branching paths, which will take you to the stop signs, we need to see, because if the auto will literally always choose to go down these right and left paths and hit these Cybermen with these stop signs on the right and left paths, like then this stage probably would be the best, right? I believe, is this stage, does it have the same, I think it has the same stamina as stage 8, 9, right? Let me, like, while we're doing this, let me pull this up on the wiki, and then we'll take a look at this, right? And then don't forget that stage 15-2, by the way, does still have the advantage of having way more rank experience. So maybe you want to utilize that, like for a reason you might want to run that. Okay, so just real fast. Before, so we jump here. This is stage 7. 710, the rank EXP is 5,273, and then 8 and 9, it's 8 9 is right here, 5,450. Okay. Damn it, I clicked. I didn't see if we got a Link level from it. No, oh, we could have. No, I didn't make it fast enough. We could have gotten one of those pesky level 10 Links. We would have seen. But so far, we are hitting every single one of these stop signs, right? Because that's the key, I think, for these Link levels, is we want to try and hit stages with these stop signs, stuff like that. The other thing, too, is I think it is better for manual Link leveling as well. Like, having these stop sign fights littered all over, because it's going to make it easier to hit the assorted fights scattered across the board as well. 23-8, which is the stage that everyone has used for a long time, there's no stop signs. So you guys, if you've done a lot of Link leveling on the stage, you know what I'm talking about. You jump in, go right. The next one is the one that sometimes my guy would not go, like, wouldn't go to. Is the next Nimbus coming up. Several times in a row, for whatever reason, we just skipped that one. But the first couple, it does seem to hit nearly every single time, which is good. But 23-8, right, has no stop sign fights. So if you start the fight out and you have like triple sixes, you're gonna miss just so many of the Cybermen, and it's almost just like a worthless, wasted run. That's why, like, I'm not using my boost on 23-8 or anything like that. If I'm gonna use a boost, I probably would do it on 15-2. actually. Like, when I'm gonna... Let's see. Are you gonna... Yeah, see? This last one, for some reason, like, they appear to skip over a lot. And it's like, that Cyberman right there could have been the one that's carrying... You know, because we have, what, 3 units on the team that are 1 link away from being done. That Cyberman could be carrying one of those 3, right? So... I don't know. This stage does seem good. It is slightly less rank EXP. I mean, it's only like, what, like basically a little bit under 200, like 170 less rank EXP or something like that. But this is definitely another potential stage to run. All right, let's do this one more and we'll finish up. As far as I'm aware right now, these are some of the big ones. I know there was another stage that people were doing. It was 12-8. But that stage, you have to do it on hard difficulty, so it's even less stamina, and it just seems like there's a lot of fights you're probably going to be missing in that one as well, because it's like, I'm trying to find a stage where you have a bunch of stop sign fights, but then, like, minimal, what you want to do is you want to minimize the chances that you're missing fights on the board. It's not good to just have... We have 50 Cybermen on the map, let's go! That's not a good thing for getting those pesky last level 9 links. Because again, the stage starts and the link is already assigned to whichever Cybermen. See, then you just have to get lucky and land on the right Cybermen. On top of already having enough luck for that link to like actually spawn on one of the fights as well. Let me just double check that one we missed. We didn't get the last level 10 on these 3. Nope. And then Goku. Yeah, this Goku is giving me a lot of trouble, man. This is like 2 days. This Goku is becoming, I think, one of the biggest shafted link level characters I've ever had. Actually, at this rate. Funny enough, I think the character who actually was the biggest shaft for me ever is the STR Dragon Fist Goku. The Kid Goku, the one that takes down Super 17. He was on my link level teams. I finished like 20 units. Like over the last week, like I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City every day, and like I was just finishing units left and right, and that Goku was just stuck there. It was weird. I just was getting very unlucky. None of that last level 10 link was never catching on any of those Ginyu Force members. That's one of like the worst luck units. That one, and then Tech Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta still comes to mind. Like that was like March of 2021. I remember he was just on my team for like 2 weeks. He just would not finish, right? But yeah, this stage does look promising to me. This one looks better than 15-2. The problem with 15-2 is so many of those Nimbus clouds you might not take, right? So like you're not actually even going to be able to get it done. But this one, again, I ran this maybe 50 times yesterday. Maybe not that. Maybe it was more like 40 or 30 or something like that. I definitely ran it a bunch. And I never really noticed missing these first couple Nimbuses, right? It was only that last Nimbus, which sometimes you would skip, but other times you would still hit, right? Like, yeah, notice that every single time it's hitting all these other Nimbuses right here. Let's see. Yeah, yep, see? Boom. So that's good. Like, if you would hit every single one of the Nimbuses and every single one of the stop signs, it would be really good. And I actually personally would think it's better, too, if less Cybermen would spawn in between, because then it would be easier. You know, that's why if the link does spawn on one of these stop signs, you know, you're guaranteed to hit it. That's sort of my thinking right now with link leveling. That's why, like, I am not using my boost on 23-8. No way in hell. Again, when I'm using boosts, I'm probably going to do it on 15-2. I think that probably is the ideal stage to use boosts on. What, I have a boost, actually, why don't we do that? Why don't we use a boost on 15-2? Because unless another stage is found to be, you know, even close to these couple of stages, I'm probably not going to do another video on, like, oh, this link leveling stage. It just so happens that with Auto just arriving on Global, again, it feels like 99% of the community is global players, is what it feels like to me. So it makes sense that now, like, all these stages are sort of being found. Because before, it seems like I'm the only one that was actually, like testing out, like, looking for good stages. But I found 8, 9, and I fell in love with it quick, boy. I was like, all right, I'm good. This is exactly what your boy is looking for. But global players have found some other stages that, at least they're like about as good, right? This one seems way more promising to me than 15-2 though. This current stage we're doing, And again, just because we're not getting any luck right now link leveling during this video, don't take that to mean that this stage sucks. This has happened every single time I've done a video on one of these now, where I'm just literally getting 0 luck during the recording of these, right? But we'll see. And then, yeah, we'll finish this video up. I'll use my boost on 15, too. The one thing I would say about still doing 23-8 is that all of these stages, 8, 9, 7, 10, 15, 2, yeah, see, that last one they never take. I don't know why. It's just, that one appears to always be skipped over for some reason. Again, I don't know. I have no idea. I can't explain what the algorithm is about choosing to go down some of these paths or not, right? Like, we know it always picks the biggest dice, but when it comes to going down paths, who knows? And the one thing, again, about 23-8 compared to 7, 10, 8, 9, and 15, 2, 23-8 is the only one of those stages that has incredible gems from it. Keep that in mind. So if you do want to get incredible gems, 23-8, probably still running that would be good, but obviously you're not going to you can't auto 23-8. You're just going to be wasting stamina throwing it away because you're never going to be hitting those sidemen, right? If auto would go out of its way to hit the fights, 23-8 probably, well, it probably would be the best. But, I mean, you would still be like, because there's all those diverging paths, right? 3-way paths where you're going to miss a lot of fights. I just don't want to do those types of stages anymore. All right, so let's try this. Let's use our boost in 15-2. It's going to get us up to 32 stamina. Remember, stamina does matter. I'm still seeing people say, like, oh, no, stamina doesn't matter. And, dude, it does. Stamina matters. The higher the stamina, the better chance you are of getting that pesky link to appear on one of the fights on the map. And then, again, the second it starts, all the link levels we could get are already assigned. All right, what do we need? A 4 right here? Perfect. Looking good? Yep, boom. This is looking very good right here. So when you use your boosts, definitely do it. Do not use auto for a boosted run. No way. But I think this is definitely the stage I'm going to be using when I do decide to use my boosts right here. So we have this stop sign coming up. It looked like we needed to hit a 2. So we just want to make sure to try and have a 2 on our dice. And that's why I love doing these stages with stop signs, by the way, is because then we can sort of set up to get the next Sidemen fight after the stop sign, right? And we could sort of, you know, get right in front of the stop sign and then use like a 6 on the dice roll or a 5 on the dice roll or something like that to sort of maximize our chances. I feel pretty good about this boosted run because we got pretty good dice rolls right at the start, and it looks like the setup for Sidemen is pretty good. So I think we could finish one of those 3 characters that are 1 link away. I think we could finish during this run. The AGL Trunks, or no, AGL Trunks done. It's the physical Gohan, physical Goku, and then the other one. All right, let's see here. Perfect. Boom. Look at that. All right, so then there's that stop sign. And then, what is that, a 5 afterwards? Okay, so now we want to try and get a 5 in our hand. So we could hit that next Sideman after one of those stop signs. But see, like, that's exactly how we could do this. And this is why you want to ensure that when you use your boost, you're doing it manually. I don't recommend ever doing auto for your boosts. The other thing, too, you want to make sure to do is because the boosted run is, you know, double the stamina, and so, you know, your chances to link level are going to improve greatly. You really don't want to waste them. So you want to make sure you're using characters that are, you know, very highly link leveled, you know, like 8s, 9s, 7s, in that range for sure. Okay, so again, let's use both of these. Okay. I'm looking for a 3. A 3, and then we could use the 3 and the 2, and then we get that next Sidemen fight coming up. But you really want to maximize the boosts, right? Because the boosted runs are just so valuable for link leveling. I'm telling y'all, I've finished like probably like 100+ units of all my link level 10 units on these boosted runs. These boosted runs really do matter, man. And yeah, we'll finish this run up, and then we'll call it a video. Let me know which stage you guys are gonna pick. I do think that any of these 3 stages does look promising. I'm unsure if I'm going to be doing 7, 10, or 8, 9 myself. Let's use this 2. Again, I'm looking for a 3 or a 5 here. Okay. Huh. Alright, we're... Okay. I guess I'll do this. As long as we don't get a 6 after we beat this Cyberman, we're going to be in a good position to get that Cyberman. We're getting pretty unlucky. We just keep getting 1s over and over. That's not like getting a 1 here and there can be good, but just consistently getting only those 1s could be kind of bad. Because, like, you know, we get a 1, we get a 1, we get a 1, then we get a fucking 6, and then all of a sudden we're jumping right over that Cyberman fight. So again, after this, we really want to hope that that last dice roll we get is not a 6. That would be pretty bad, because then it's like we use one of those 2 1s, and then we get like a 5 or something like that, and then all of a sudden we've got like almost no shot to hit it. But if it's literally anything other than a 6, we're probably going to hit this Cyberman fight coming up, so that's going to be really good. Like, if it's a 3, 4, or a 5, like, we're guaranteed to hit it. So let's go ahead and see what we get right here. No link levels, okay. Boom, 4. Perfect. So we're going to hit that. And, dude, look, see? This is a boosted run. We're going to hit every single fight on the map. This is exactly what I want for my boosted runs. I love this stage 15-2 for using my boost. When I use boost, I'm probably going to use it for this stage. But it's like, remember, if you're auto on this stage, a lot of the times is skipping over these Nimbus clouds, and thus you're missing out on doing these fights. So I don't know if I like this one with auto too much, but when it comes to doing it manual, this stage is looking pretty good to me. Okay, come on. Damn it. All right, and now all we have left is stop sign fights, which we're easily gonna hit. Dude, I know we're gonna finish one of these 3 characters. I know it. I know it. This damn Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Enough is enough. I'm ready for you to leave my team, you bastard. It's time to move on to the next units. And I'm struggling to figure out what to link level at this point, right? Like, I'm just like looking at characters like, okay, like one of the next characters I'm gonna put on my link level team is actually gonna be the free-to-play Int Super Saiyan Broly from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, right? Because I'm thinking like, okay, he's probably gonna easy at some point. And then like Broly and Paragus as well. I don't have them done, right? So like those are the types of characters that I'm like looking to link level at this point. Like all the actual like really good characters, I've already got all of them done, right? I'm not gonna hit auto quite yet. We're gonna hit auto after I hit that last Cyberman over there on the right. Then I'll hit auto and we'll sort of finish up the stage. It is nice that I do have here. Well, okay, I didn't get it fast enough, but it is nice that we do have an AoE on the team right now. This STR Piccolo from the Metal Cooler movie, especially for these stages where there's 5 enemies. One other thing to talk about, too, when it comes to all the stages except for 8-9. 8-9 is definitely the fastest of all these stages, too, because all the stop sign fights are against one enemy. You're just fighting all the Ginyu Force members, right? Whereas, like, these other stages, these stop sign fights are against Cybermen. Then it's like we're fighting, like, 5 Cybermen or something like that, right? Okay, now I'm going to hit auto, because now we could just let the rest of it play out. It's just going to go towards Bardock. Alright, well, I guess even this boosted run, we got no luck right here. It's because I'm recording. It probably is a mistake that I went ahead and did my boosted run while I was recording. I should have known better. I should have known that that would bite me in the ass, and using a boost during a recording was not going to be very helpful. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's see. Level 9, level 10? Nothing, dude. Oh, that Tech Ultimate Gohan is so low, too. Another thing, too, is I don't think you have to worry about hitting all these, like, you know, damage spaces. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Like, especially on 8-9, you've got, like, no chance of dying. I don't think 7-10, you have, like, any chance of dying either. This one came out a little bit later in the game's lifespan, but it was still probably within the first year, I think. But, like, you don't have to worry about taking all this damage, because these enemies hit, like, feathers, right? Like, if you're using, like, a real leader skill, or at least part of a real leader skill, you're going to be looking pretty good. Okay, come on, dude. This Bardock fight needs to give us some luck right here. We need the luck. Come on, Bardock. Let's finish 3 characters from this fight right here. Let's see. Okay. God damn it. Well, there we go. Another link leveling video done where we had, like, no good luck whatsoever in the video. So again, right now there's sort of 3 stages that seem to be a cut above a lot of the others. Stage 7, 10, 8, 9, and 15-2 appear to be the 3 stages right now that seem to be very good. 15-2 is probably where I'm personally going to use my boosts, because as you saw, we hit every single fight. We had, what, 7, 8, 9 fights we just hit in that boosted run. We hit every single one of them, right? Like, if one of those level 10 links would have popped up, we would have gotten it. So, like, I feel very good about using my boosts there. I probably am going to continue to use 8, 9 as my auto link leveling stage, though, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm probably going to cycle in 7, 10 some as well to try and see if we get any luck. So, let me know what you guys think about all the link leveling shenanigans and auto and stuff like that. Global players, I'm sure a lot of global players do care about getting link levels right now, because remember, the Dokkan account power level is on the horizon for global. You guys got to beat all your friends and have the highest power level account, right? So we will see. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.